Hey, good morning, and welcome to another Talklets conversation. This is going to be a continuation from last week's message, I Am Changing, from the soundtrack of the movie Dreamgirls, sung by Jennifer Hudson. She makes the profound statement. I mean, just a beautiful song. I am changing. She says, look at me. Isn't it something? Most people never look at you. They look through you, they look around you, above you, beneath you, but they never look at you. Because most of us don't do eye contact because I don't want to really see you because I've got to deal with you if I see you. I want to see you for what I think of you. I don't want to see you for what I see inside of you. The next time you're with your friends, family members, whoever, get them to look at you. Let them stop talking around you and all about you. They need to look at you to see who you really are. And vice versa. You need to look at them and see who they really are. We're so busy on our cell phones, so busy with technology and just moving, being busybodies, we don't take the time to look at one another. One of my hometown, if you will, not an auntie, but an older lady in the neighborhood, her name is Miss Ursery Rice. And she made this statement to me. I don't know why. I just happened to be outside her house one day, and she pulled up in her car and she got out and she says, Donnie, it's so nice to be nice. Now, that stuck with me for a lifetime. Donnie, it's so nice to be nice. I want to talk to you about letting the good in you come forward. In the book of Galatians, Apostle Paul makes the statements about let us not grow weary while doing good. We live in a society now that we've changed. We swapped out good for bad and bad for good. I mean, we've really messed some stuff up, if you will. We've changed the whole dynamics of what good really means. We put a spin on it. We made kind of a mockery of it if you think about it. Romans 12:21 makes a statement, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. The devil's trying to put a spin on everything around us because he wants us to not see what he sees, to not know what he knows. He wants to get us so confused by having so many ideologies that we're so messed up in our heads, we can't even teach our young kids. And when we do teach them, we're teaching them from a flawed ideology. We're not teaching them from theology. We're teaching them from our own personal, if you will, gain, our own personal experience. And sometimes that's very flawed because sin is amongst us. Yes, and sinners are still here. And the devil and the demons, I'm telling you, they are operating in a way that we don't need them to operate because we're giving them permission to celebrate what's bad in life. Not what's good, but what's bad. And think about that for a moment. We celebrate people who do bad things more than we celebrate people who do good things. Look at your news. Look at social media. And look at what comes on. I mean, I love David Muir and one of my favorite, if you will, broadcasters. But lately, everything that he says now is caught up with what the world has been saying on all of the news channels. I stopped watching news, CNN, Fox, you name it. But I've watched the nightly news because David Muir, he brings some nice stuff on it. But now everything is doom and gloom because the devil has his hands. He has his paws on everything. And he wants you to see a bad picture. You know how you watch a movie and you hear it's going to be a good movie? Well, you don't hear that anymore. You hear it's going to be this type of movie, which is going to excite you in a certain way, to pull you in. But everything has a spin on it. Everything. You see, the enemy doesn't have to make you evil. Not anymore. He just has to convince you to stop being good. That's all he has to do. That's totally different. He doesn't have to make you evil. Not at all. He doesn't have to do any work. He just has to convince you to stop being good. And he's doing a good job of it. I mean, when you look at the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 30 and 31, he's telling the youth, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord, are you waiting upon him? But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. And the Lord shall renew their strength, those who wait upon him. Come on, we're not waiting on anybody. We so busy about it. We are moving at 100 miles per hour. And that's where the devil trips you up. That's where he throws himself in front of you and make you fall. Because you're so busy being busy that you don't really take time to understand who God has created you to be. Naturally, human beings are good people. Naturally. But along the way, somebody hurt you. Yeah. Somebody did something to you, and so you changed. You decided to get even, so you became like them. How do you want to become like somebody who hurt you, who wounded you, who damaged you? And so now you want to get even, so you put a spin on your whole character and you become more like them. So who won in that situation? Who's winning in that situation? That's what the world is doing. Our society, this culture we all live within, has decided to put a spin on life. Instead of being good, we celebrate being bad. Yeah. People who go to prison and come out, come on, they get stripes. They get patted on the back because you need some street credit. You need something to show that you're a bad girl, you're a bad boy. That's what we reward. People in business, go bankruptcy 10 times over and keep going back into business again. We applaud that stuff. They're throwing off the whole ecosystem when it comes to finance. The whole system's been jacked up, thrown up. That's what's been happening from the top on down all these years. Why do you think America's in $1 trillion of debt? It's because the top, they just spending crazy and keep getting bailed out. And we want some of that. No, I don't want none of that. No, it's a pipe dream. That's why people kill themselves off of stuff like that, chasing stuff like that. I just pray you understand. Let us not grow weary. Let us not get tired. Let us not be impatient. Let us not be complacent. Yes, while doing good. The good outweighs the bad every single time, all day long. Don't become weary in the assignment that God has given you. That's what I'm really trying to say. God has given you an assignment, and he's telling you don't become weary in doing good. He's giving an assignment. He wants you to complete it. My wife has this mentorship program, and she calls it GLOW, God's Love of Women. And my thing is to celebrate her, to champion her cause, because I want her to keep that faith, that she keeps pressing toward the mark. Because when God gives you an assignment, you need to roll with it. It's a beautiful thing to teach the young. And that's what she's doing. I just pray that you understand your assignment. Don't change because your friends change. One of the greatest temptations in this world, is becoming like the very people who hurt you. They lied on me, so I'm going to lie on them. They ignored me, so I'm going to ignore them. Yeah, they used me, so I'm going to use them. Wow, be wise. Come on. You want to be like the people who wounded you? I'm going to be like my father who never was at home with me. He left me. He abandoned me. So I'm going to get some girl pregnant. I'm going to abandon her too. Who thinks like that? See, you're letting sin win. You're letting Satan win. I'm going to be abusive to my girlfriend because my father was abusive to my mama. I don't think so. Where's the good in that? None whatsoever. Yeah. At work, they backstab us. So I'm going to start backstabbing them. You're going to get even. The Lord's already told you, vengeance is mine. Leave it alone. Get your hands off of it. God didn't tell us to become more like the world so that we could survive in the world. He tells us, no, be ye separated. We have to work amongst these people, but we still have to be separated. They have to see the good in somebody. So why shouldn't it be you? Yeah, why shouldn't it be you? I want to be the best person I can be. I used to tell my friends, I can change in 30 seconds. You show me something I'm doing wrong, I'll change in 30 seconds. The older I get, the harder that is to say anymore. Give me 3 minutes, okay? Give me 3 minutes now. It takes time. This world is so bitter and so broken. Every news media outlet you watch is just broadcasting doom and gloom. And so you see bad and you think that's what you should be. You should be. And hold up, people are attracted to bad. Wow. What happened to you? Who hurt you? To be attracted to bad? Wow. Jesus never changed his character. Why would you change yours? Jesus was betrayed. He was lied upon. He was abandoned. Didn't change his character. Hebrews tells us Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Wow. That's you and I. I should be the same. Because naturally I was created for a purpose. And so that purpose is in me. I just have to let it come out of me. But I can't do it if I'm masking it because I'm trying to be bad. So I can't get this out because God has me aligned with the character of Christ. And so if I'm gonna get this out, I gotta stay in my lane to be in alignment with Christ so I can get it out of me. But when I jump over in this lane, trying to be more like my friends, more like like my peers, then guess what? It's held hostage inside of me. I've decided to do my own thing in my own lane, in my own assignment, and therefore I've aborted the assignment from God. Because goodness let this thing spill out. When I'm trying to be bad, I suppress it because I'm out of character. I'm not in my right place. See, Jesus changed methods. He changed locations, he changed audiences, but he never changed his character. You cannot change your character. You shouldn't change your character. That's the difference. Yeah, you can change your boundaries. I'm okay with that, but don't change your heart. Don't let somebody fool you into being a fool like them. I pray that you get your children on board, that you make sure your children understand right from wrong. Yes, there's enough love out here for all of us. We should gravitate toward love because love brings the best out of all of us. Not evil, no. Not wickedness, no. Jennifer Hudson says, I am changing. Wow. I mean, the song, it's just simply saying, I'm becoming a better me. I'm absolutely changing because change is good. I'm becoming a more patient me, a more loving me, a more forgiving me, a more Christ-likeness of me. But here's the danger. Life sometimes will throw us, if you will, lemons. It will throw us a curve. And some of us, we get pushed in the wrong direction. We get pushed further from Christ, not to Christ. I mean, we can't trust anybody. Yeah. We stop serving. Yes, we do. We stop loving. We stop giving. We start changing because people have disappointed us. Stop looking at people. Take your eyes off people. I know it's hard to say when that's all you have been conditioned to do is to focus on people, celebrities, trying to have followers on Instagram and social media. I mean, that's the main focus now is being influenced or influencer, trying to influence someone. Let me tell you something. Don't let pain perform surgery on your character. That job is for the Holy Spirit, not pain, not someone else's problems. So how do I stay me, Donnie, in the midst of all this? How do I stay me? My son told me, Dad, it's hard trying to be you. I mean, good grief, Dad. You do a whole lot. Let me tell you something. It's not hard because I'm working within my purpose. I'm working within my calling. And so should you be. See, when you work in something that just natural inside of you, it just flows. Now, do I have my days? Of course I do. You do too. But I know what I'm built for. I don't let other people's failures rewrite who God has called me to be. Mm-mm. That's their testimony. That's not mine. That's their response. That's not mine. No. Their bitterness doesn't have any business trying to make me bitter. Not their bitterness. Their selfishness, no, y'all keep it. It doesn't have to become my selfishness. Their lack of integrity, come on. It don't give me permission to lose mine. It doesn't. See, I stay in my lane because when I stay in my lane, guess what? I receive favor from God. I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. I want to walk after Christ the way we should be walking after Christ. I don't want to walk out the demonic stuff. That's the other lane. There's only two lanes here. Which lane are you operating in? Which lane are you moving within? Yeah, don't be weary of well-doing. Don't let your well-doing make you slowful. Yeah, make you foolish and crazy. Psalm 37 says like this, do not fret because of evil doers. Trust in the Lord and do good. God has never blessed me by asking me to become someone else. He's always blessed me by me being me. I'm going to close on you with this. I pray at the end of the day that your greatest witness is that you are, watch this, still kind, still faithful. Donnie, it's nice to be nice. Still honest, still compassionate, still walking with God. Not because people deserve it. No. But because that's who God has shaped you into being and to becoming. Now, my challenge to all of us is to never change because someone has disappointed you. No, don't change. Grow from it. Mature from it. Yeah. Set boundaries. Use wisdom, but never surrender the character that God has placed inside of you. Never give it up. Don't be like Esau and give up your birthright for a bowl of stew. Some of you, you're giving up your birthright because you want intimacy, because you want someone to love you. Well, that's okay. But that's got to be somebody who's good and kind, who's going to nourish you, who's going to nurture you, not someone who's going to neuter you. Be careful. There's some wolves out here. I pray that one day someone will say to you that that's just who you are. Yeah. And instead of you seeing it as a weakness of being a good person, you see it as one of the greatest compliments that someone could ever give you. I pray that you realize that God calls us to change our maturity, not our identity. It's so nice to be nice. Don't forget Romans 10:9. Confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord. Believe in your heart that God is raised him from the dead, and guess what? You too shall be saved. Please start this day becoming the best version of you. Yes, because when you become the best version of you, when you do good throughout the day, your children, your spouse, your peers, yes, your whoever is watching you, because people are watching you. You don't even see them, but they're watching you. And when you can show them the best of you, wow, and they can enjoy the best of who they should become because they've got a great role model. I just pray that you let no one change you. Yeah. The Bible tells us that God changeth not. So why are you? Yeah. Change for the better, not for the worse. You have a great week. See you next week.